Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining Amir's podcast. I am honored to bring you another meaningful conversation on this episode of Amir's podcast. I'm your host, Amir Ardebily, and thanks for joining me. Today I have a very special guest, someone whose story is not only powerful, but also is very inspiring to so many people, and especially in our community of St. Petersburg. Joining me is Brandon Spenser, who is not only a good friend of mine and also like a brother and a family, and also a very active member of Amir's fight team and Amir's coaching team at Academy of Martial Arts. Brandon's life has been full of struggles and battles, and I hope you don't mind we talk about this because so many people are going to be able to learn from this and your experience and the past that you had, your background. The battle and the struggles you've had with alcohol and drug abuse, this is something that is unfortunately goes on a daily basis in our today's life, and a lot of younger people unfortunately are struggling with that. So having somebody like you who's been through that and being able to win that battle is beautiful to share with people. And thanks for accepting this invitation.
Yeah,
and thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead, take it away from here.
Yeah, it's a real honor and a privilege for sure. So, like I said before, it's not something that I'm proud of. I'd prefer not to talk about it, but I just see that there's so many people that struggle from this. And they've got to be like me when I was in that situation where I felt like I was alone, like nobody could relate to me. I isolated myself, and I had this demon that was just controlling every aspect of my life. And I thought for somehow, some way, I was just morally compromised, and I was really making the decisions, and I just couldn't get it together, was powerless. But, I've been able to overcome those things because somebody took a chance on me. Somebody gave me the opportunity. So for me to have that opportunity to pay that back, to pay that forward, that's truly a privilege and an honor. And that's ideally the goal.
Fantastic.
Because there's no purpose like taking the thing that destroyed your life, overcoming it, and then helping others overcome through it. Like there's no greater purpose for life than that. So.
That's amazing. I mean, I've known you for quite some time. We've been friends for over 15 years or so.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
And trained for some time. I know you're an active fighter. You competed in the last Battle of Tampa Bay, and you brought so much joy and excitement to everyone. You fought somebody, that could be your son as far as age is concerned. You were, 42, 41 years old when you fought?
Yes, sir.
Against an 18, 19-year-old a warrior,
yeah.
a great fighter as well.
Unbelievable.
You did amazing. I mean, looking at you, and people will look at you and I said, there's no way this guy's been in drugs and alcohol. I mean, you're in excellent, superb shape. I mean, you're in better shape than most 19, 20-year-old guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've seen how you train in the class and how, you battle it out with everyone standing up or the ground. So I'm glad that you were able to overcome all those obstacles. And, it's more than just someone who overcomes hardship. I mean, what you have done is incredible, and you've been mentoring a lot of our students and a lot of younger kids in class. And I know that when they come in, you engage them in the conversation. You exchange phone numbers. You ask them if they need help. You offer your help, and I really enjoy that. And I'm glad that you are part of the academy, and that we have such a positive force in our side.
I'm grateful.
So tell me about that part, because I know that you are like a guiding light to all these athletes right now. We have the martial artists that we have at the academy.
So
tell me about that.
So the idea stems from my success coming from 12-step programs, which out of respect for their traditions, I'll leave their name out of it. My problem was that I was selfish and self-centered. See. And the alcohol and the substances were just like a symptom, right? So when I started to attack the selfishness in my life and learn to be more selfless, what I found is that was my true key to happiness, because me trying to force my way through society, getting what I want to fulfill my life, was getting nothing but havoc, because I come in collision with everything I do like that, and then they want to retaliate. So you catch more bees with honey. So I go out of my way to try to be of service. I ask myself 3 questions anywhere I go. How can I benefit this place, this person, or this situation, and make it better when I left than when I got here? And that requires me to have a certain level of intention. You know what I mean? To be of service, not to be that, I need to be needed, but just like a waiting. Not sitting down, but like a waiter waiting. He's attentive, waiting for you to need something. So just to have that attitude where I go, I find myself to be more happy. Fortunately, you were nice enough to give me a place to just have free reign. It was my pleasure to do that. So it just, what it does for me is probably far more than what it does for them, because I've got a lot of things that I deal with. I'm going through a divorce, a custody battle. Like that's the one thing that's the hardest area of my life to keep my emotions in check. But what martial arts has done for me is given me that avenue to where I now mind, body, and soul. Like I still can get upset, but I don't behave nearly like I used to. Like, and even at the points to where I'm about to get to that point of rage, like where I was before, like what martial arts has done for me is given me so much ability to have not just emotional control, but emotional awareness, emotional understanding, and the fortitude to do the right thing in those hot moments, like get to the gym and go hit the bag, you know what I'm saying? And then have a conversation with a couple people, let them know what's going on, and this is where my emotions are at, and this is not good, and like I need a better perspective, because at the end of the day, every problem I've ever had has always been just between my ears, because it's only the perspective that I have towards it. So I need to work actively in my life towards a better perspective, and martial arts gives me an unbelievable avenue to execute that.
It is amazing what martial arts can do.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad that you're here so you could talk about it. Ever since I started the podcast, I try to bring different type of people from different background, but there's always some sort of a relationship with martial arts. Every guest that I've had they have either been in martial arts before, have trained with me for years, or one of my oldest students. The beauty of this podcast is, and why I decided to do it, because in 40 years of time that I've been teaching martial arts, I have collected so many, I have gained so many friends and connections, and every one of them come from different backgrounds. So we have enough subject to carry on for the next 40 years in our podcast. Absolutely. And hopefully the younger generation that come after us, they could benefit from this, and they can learn. If they can learn one thing or 2 things, that'll be fantastic. Yeah. And that means I've done my job. Going back to what you said earlier, then sometimes we get mad. Well, you're a human being. We are supposed to get mad. That's just one of our natural emotions, that we get mad. As long as there's a fine line between being mad and being angry. I think anger, getting angry, that's when we lose our composure. And when you lose your composure, whether it's a fight or in a ring or a discussion or argument with a wife or a friend, that's when you lose. Being upset, getting upset, that's natural reaction. We all get upset as long as we could, find a way to deal with it. Yeah. And you've done an amazing job, because I've seen you in different levels,
I appreciate that. Yeah.
So, every day we learn something different. And no, I know that you're a great, great father. I've seen your relationship with your daughter. I've seen how you are with your son. I also know that you're a grandfather. Yeah. You're too young to be a grandfather.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm old enough to be a father, okay? And you're young enough to be my son, and then you're sitting here and you have a grandchild, and I have a 19-year-old daughter. So I either look very good,
you look real good. Yeah, you look great, sir. Yeah.
No, anyway, tell me about that. I mean, everything you do in martial arts, and of course your previous experiences when you were in the dark.
Yeah.
How's all of this is working, helping you out, and how do you deal with your daughter now, and your grandchild, and your son, and I see they all love you very much, and you're very active and involved with their lives. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so basically I try to be as active as I can with them. Like me and my daughter and I, we have a, when she was about 4 or 5, I pitched the idea to her about a lemonade. What do you want to do? You want to do a lemonade stand, Because like I'm from the 80s. We used to do lemonade stands and stuff. And she went absolutely crazy for the idea. So being like a recovered alcoholic, right, I don't do anything half, I went all out. So I went and I have my stepbrother build us a lemonade stand on wheels, mobile.
I've seen it.
Yeah, we painted it. We got a Facebook page. We got T-shirts, Avery's Lemonade Stand. Check us out on Facebook.
I know you were wearing a little skirt one day. And
yeah, but that was for her dance team's car wash. So I was out there with a tutu on trying to get donations.
And pink one, by the way.
Yeah,
So.
hey, I'll act a straight fool for my kid, for sure.
That's fine, absolutely.
I don't care with nobody. So I had a 6-pack, and the other dad had a dad bod. So it was like,
if people see what I do with my daughter at home, they're not gonna look at me as Master Amir no more.
Yeah.
They're gonna laugh at me,
Yeah.
No, I become very crazy and foolish when I'm around my daughter to make sure she's having fun.
Yeah. So and then my grandson, he's just been my absolute light of my world, man. Every single weekend. I work Monday through Friday.
He's a handsome little fella.
And the weekends, I just want to be with my kids and my grandkids. So I go over to my son's house, and his girlfriend's got 2 kids. They call me Papa, so they don't get treated any different. I love them. So I take them all to the park, and we go get ice cream and pizza, and it's fantastic. Like, I'm not, I used to be having to do something all the time out with my buddies. Like, I just want to be with the kids and the grandkids, and I can't wait to get to them, man.
Good, fantastic.
Really. Yeah.
Let's go back to the Battle of Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir.
So you competed in the last 2 Battle of Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir.
Last one was an MMA fight, which you won beautifully. I mean, you were the fight of the night. Everybody it was electrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just amazing. So from being a competitor in the last Battle of Tampa Bay to become part of the coaching staff, now helping with the younger fighters, how does it different for you, and explain that to me?
It's far more rewarding. Now, as far as the physical progression of myself, that's obviously taken a bit, and I wouldn't say a backseat because we still train hard, but I'm not in fight camps, you know what I mean? But it also opens up the avenue for me to be more involved with these guys, and the fact that they actually love me and respect me and they listen to me, that helps too. But I think that's based on the relationship that we've been able to build through this environment you've created here at Amir. So,
thank you.
So yeah, I've never been to a gym where we've been so tightly knitted. Like, you couldn't tell us apart from blood brothers. You know what I mean? And that makes a big difference when training. You know what I mean?
Well, but just the way I run the academy, I want to make sure everybody understands that you're not just another number. You're not another person who just pay your tuition, come to class.
Absolutely.
We have created a culture of friendship in the community and a camaraderie that is extremely tight and important. Not a cult, because there's a big difference between there are some schools that become cults, which is extremely dangerous because they start trying to change you, brainwash you and stuff. No, our school is basically based on friendship, respect, and love, and then we train hard.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, we train hard. I mean, I put that against anybody's training. I know a lot of great martial artists out there, a lot of great schools, but when it comes to training hard, I mean, we're there.
Well, that's why I keep coming back.
Close the doors, turn the heat on, and get to work.
Absolutely.
And then we have a little puddles of sweat.
Well, I laugh because I've been able to train my mind being trained by you for so many years that whatever you say, I don't let that get my hopes up, because it's in 9, 9, 9, 9.
That's my favorite number.
And it'll take your soul if you have an expectation. So
have you seen the look in the new members? Have you seen the look in their faces when the new people come? They think you don't speak English, or maybe you don't know how to count. I mean, we have some new students that come in, and some of them never come back because they think that was too much, which is okay. We're not for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, well, my friend, we talk about a lot of good stuff and some of the, the dark past and what you've gone through and the struggles and the battle and everything. You have had a tremendous journey. What advice do you have to give to some of the younger fighters and some of the younger generations when it comes to life period, not just about martial arts? Because your experience is extensive, and your experience matters because you've been on both sides. I mean, I can never teach people about, don't do drugs, don't do this. I've never done it. I don't even know the taste of alcohol. When I tell people, they laugh at me. Yeah. But you could explain that. You can actually teach that a lot better than I do because you have firsthand experience with that.
Well, I can say this, that if it's too good to be true, it probably is, you know? And I would be more cautious and more selective on what people I have in my circle, what decisions I make, because ultimately I am who I hang out with, man. And if I'm associated with people who are just negative all the time and don't have any goals or dreams or aspirations, how can I possibly expect them to help me get to where I need to go? I need to associate myself with the people that have the things that I want, you know? And that's a good place to start. But most importantly, my ego cannot be so big that I'm afraid to ask for help, because I can't do this by myself. This thing's bigger than me. And if I try to do it by myself, I'll probably get put in a box real quick. And I got some kids I'd like to live for. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So is it safe to tell the younger generation, stay focused, train hard, stay healthy?
Addicted to martial arts, it'll be the best thing for you. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, my friend, it was definitely a pleasure having you, my friend. I mean, I know I get to see you every day, but I never get tired of looking at you and seeing you and giving you a hug. You're truly like a brother to me, and I love you so much.
Yeah, all right, thank you much, sir.
Give my love to your family, and thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you, sir.
And as for the viewers, thanks for joining us. Please go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, and or you could go on Spotify and listen to us. Thanks for being with us. Until the next episode, have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was